Tesla is going to be added to the S&P 500. This is major news for Tesla stock. For you guys, you know me, I recommended buying Tesla stock at $500, a long time ago, way earlier in the year. So for congrats to you guys that ended up buying the stock early and maybe even bought it before pre-split. But, after the stock split, there really hasn't been much news about Tesla, but this is the biggest news of all. As you can see here, it's up $53 on Robinhood, up 13% in after hours. So this is just huge, guys. So let's get right into it. What's going on? What is the S&P 500 and why this news is so important? So let's go over to that article. So I'm on Electric. It says Tesla surges on finally getting green light to join the S&P 500. Tesla is officially going to join the S&P 500, sending the stock price on a wild ride in after-hour trading. So it says, after lineup profits now 5 quarters in a row and seeing its valuation surge to become one of the world's most valuable companies, Tesla was expected to join, but now it's official. So it says on November 16th, the S&P Dow Jones Index announced that Tesla will be added to S&P 500 prior to open on Monday, December the 21st, to coincide with the December quarterly rebalancing effective date. So this is huge news. So why is this so important? Well, obviously, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know what the S&P 500 is, but you're not familiar with the S&P 500. Basically, S&P 500 is basically a collection of some of America's largest companies. It's a very, very popular index. It's similar to the NASDAQ. It's similar to the Dow Jones. It's just a way of kind of keeping track of some of America's best and brightest companies. And this is huge, huge news. So why is this so important? Well, it says it's not unusual for a company stock price to increase after being included in the S&P 500, since funds tracking the index generally buy into it. So basically, a lot of people in our kind of investing community, they don't really trade stocks or invest in stocks like we do. They actually invest in index funds, in mutual funds. So a lot of these companies realize, okay, so since a lot of people buy the funds, they have to buy the companies that are in the fund. So if Tesla is in the S&P 500, you've got a lot of institutional companies. So we're talking about Fidelity, Vanguard, BlackRock, JP Morgan, State Street. The list goes on and on and on, guys. And these companies, they need to buy the stock because for a lot of people will buy the S&P 500 index fund, or an S&P 500 mutual fund, or an S&P 500 ETF. So these companies need to simply buy the stock to match the S&P 500. So it's basically they're being all these institutional money managers managing billions and trillions of dollars. They're forced to add Tesla to their portfolio. So this is absolutely huge news, and it's also a good thing because a lot of investors, especially a lot of old money, people sitting on a huge chunk of funds, they don't really invest in some of the stocks that we're talking about. I'm talking about, for instance, some of the stocks like Solo and Tattooed Chef and Fisker. These guys sitting on a lot of money, they're only buying stocks in the S&P 500. You've got a lot of baby boomers out there. They're sitting on millions of dollars, sometimes tens or hundreds of millions of dollars. They're only going to buy basically stocks that are in certain indexes like the S&P 500. If they look at a stock like Tesla and they see it's not in the S&P 500, they're not in the Dow Jones. They don't even invest in it. So this is huge news. This basically makes Tesla official. Tesla has officially made it. They're officially getting the respect that they deserve. And this is wonderful news. I've watched Tesla grow over the years. It's really phenomenal what this company has done. Basically, Elon Musk has transformed himself from like a zero to hero. He's one of the richest guys in the world. The stock is up huge. It's up 13% overnight. It's probably added over $40 billion to the market cap. Elon Musk has made a ton of money as well. He's one of the largest shareholders in Tesla. So this is just great news around the board. And, it was kind of weird because Tesla stock wasn't really doing anything while all these other electric car stocks were skyrocketing, like NIO, Li Auto, Solo, even Lordstown Motor, ticker symbol RY, which is I'm going to make a video on soon. That stock is up. I was making money trading options on that stock. So the fact that Tesla finally has some decent news, we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's awesome, awesome news, guys. So it's really another huge milestone. And this is just the beginning, okay? Tesla, in my eyes, is the Apple of cars. It is going to head to $1 trillion company. It's not if, it's when. I'm not exactly sure when, but I'm pretty sure all of those Cybertruck pre-orders and the expansion of all the plants, that's definitely going to help it. So my estimation is that Tesla will become $1 trillion company once those Cybertrucks start getting delivered, and that will just kind of send the revenue through the roof, and then even more and more institutional buying will come on. But for guys like us, for retail investors like us who trade on Robinhood and Fidelity and Webull and stuff like that, we already knew about Tesla. We already knew about the quality. We know how much people like the cars. And also, you know, a lot of important YouTubers and things like that, they make videos on Tesla, and some of these videos get, you know, hundreds of thousands, millions of views. So the brand recognition is there. The company's been profitable for over 5 quarters now. Excellent management. I couldn't imagine someone better to lead the company than Elon Musk. The guy's a complete visionary. He was part of PayPal. He's part of the PayPal mafia. It's like 5 guys that helped PayPal. So it's not like Elon Musk doesn't have a track record. He has an impressive track record. He was involved with PayPal. PayPal is an amazing company. You know, over 300 million people have accounts with PayPal. It's also a stock I own. So, you know, this is it, guys. This is just the beginning. I think 2021 will even be a more impressive year for Tesla. They also just launched some new news about their supercharger network. So I'm on electric again. It says Tesla opens world's largest supercharger station. So here's a picture of it, guys. This is the future of electric charging stations. So instead of having like a traditional gas station where you have like an attendant and all these things that you really don't need, look at the efficiency of the Tesla charging station. You know, it's basically like just park your car, charge it, and wait. It's just so streamlined. It's so efficient. So you can see here it says Tesla's been quickly expanding the charging network lately, just reached another milestone to open the world's largest supercharging station. You know, it actually charges, it says 56 V3 superchargers confirmed. Wow. So it's the beginning, guys. It's really interesting to see things change so fast. And you know, it says we're building the new supercharge station in Firebar, California. This is some more huge news, and this kind of coincides right with what Joe Biden was saying. You know, when Joe Biden was debating Donald Trump, he was talking about America building all these supercharger networks, and he's right on line. So, you know, obviously, you know, Joe Biden presidency, Joe Biden is very bullish on charging networks for charging our electric cars. Tesla is already built the world's largest one, so everything is just lining up. I would say, is Tesla stock is a buy. It's always been a buy for me. This is not, you know, 2025 is more so when you're going to really see everyone understand the importance of electric cars. Right now, I think a lot of people in America and the world in general are kind of asleep at the switch. Probably only 3% of all world global car sales are electric, so that means 97% of the people are in the dark. But that's okay, guys, because, you know, we understand how important companies like Tesla are to the future of our environment and to our wallets. It's much cheaper to drive a car too, and the S&P 500 is no joke. When you become a member of the S&P 500, you really have your ducks in line. So this is awesome news, guys, and the future looks really bright for Tesla. So I'm about to wrap this video up, guys. I hope you enjoyed my content. Full disclosure, I am a Tesla shareholder, and if you guys are looking to buy the stock, I would say yes, it's run up a ton, but hey, get on for it. It's going to be an awesome ride. Tesla is definitely it's in the category of like Apple and Amazon. It's definitely a stock. If you guys are building a growth stock portfolio, Tesla is definitely one of the stocks you want to have in your portfolio. Just awesome company all around. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. So please smash the red subscribe button to get more content from me on electric car stocks. It seems like electric car stocks are and renewable energy is taking over the markets right now, and there's a lot of money being pumped into these companies. So make sure you own at least one or two so you get your fair share of the pie. So that's it until next time, guys. Take care.